Good evening, friends. I am Ravi Kumar from Ark and Friends channel. I think you might have seen the KYC and AML guidelines. If you have not seen, please see that episode also. That is very important for the promotion test. This video also for the unionites who are going to appear for 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Friends, the KYC AML, I think I missed on a point. That is KYC updation. KYC updation should be done for the low risk category every 10 years, medium risk category every 8 years, for high risk category every 2 years. That's you should remember about the KYC and AML. Now let me concentrate on priority sector advance. Why should we give for the priority sector advances? This priority sector is very important for the country. That there is an every bank has to give priority sector advances as mentioned by the RBI and Government of India. Percentage, certain percentage. How much percentage we will deal it. Every bank means all the commercial banks, including foreign banks, all the regional rural banks, and small finance banks, cooperative banks. One exemption is there that you have to remember it. Primary agriculture cooperative societies. Every cooperative societies or primary agriculture cooperative societies. They are exempted from this list because generally they do only 100% private sector loans only. Then now we have to think how much they have to give it. All the commercial banks, all the foreign banks which are having more 20 and more branches, foreign banks, they should give 40% of their adjusted net bank rate, ANBC. 40% of ANBC, you should remember about it, should be given. Commercial banks and foreign banks which are having more than 20 branches. If the not more than 20, then what is? They should also give 40%, but export credit they can give up to 32%. The foreign banks which are having below 20 branches, they can give export credit up to 32%. Remaining 8%, they have to give priority sector advances. But regional rural banks, this is 75%. Priority sector advance should go out of 100 percentage, 75% should go to the priority sector for all the regional banks. For all the small finance banks also the same, 70%. You should remember these 3 points. My dear friends, then what are the priority sector advances? You should know what are the priority sector advances. Agriculture is the most priority sector. You should remember about it. Then MSME, micro, small and medium entrepreneurs. Micro, small, medium entrepreneurs. We will go each. Export credit. This export credit also is a priority for us. And education sector and housing. Social infrastructure. Previously it was not there. Now they have incorporated social infrastructure and renewable energy. The energy like solar and biomass. These two are later incorporated. One more thing, Reserve Bank of India started it because they want to give credit to the districts where low per capita credit is low, where per capita credit is very low. There are around 184 districts per capita credit is low, but some other districts is very high. Now Reserve Bank of India came out with some other guidelines that this priority sector should be given more to the low per capita credit is where less is there, low is there. Then my dear friends, agriculture sector, how much you have to give? I think everybody knows, 18%. 18% you know very well, that's okay. But what is the sub target? Small and marginal farmers. Small and marginal farmers. Who are marginal farmers? Less than 1 hectare, that perhaps 2.5 acre. Less than 1 hectare, they are marginal. And small, 1 hectare to 2 hectares, that is 5 acre, 2.5 to 5 acre. These are the small and marginal. For them, 10% should go to the small and marginal farms. If you want to give the big farmers 100 acre, 200 acres, no. Again, out of this 18%, 10% should go to small and marginal farmers. Once again, I am telling, marginal farmers means up to 1 hectare. 1 hectare is equal to 2.5 acre. And small farmers, 1 to 2 hectare, 1 to 2 hectare. I told you already. Then, if somebody do more than that amount, that more amount, whatever they have to now, they can make it a certificate. That we call is IBPC, Interbank Participation Certificate. They may twist it, Interbank Participation Certificate. They can write so many other words, IBPC, but you should remember Interbank Participation Certificate. Whoever is having more priority sector advances, that amount they can give as a certificate to the other banks who could not able to do priority sector. It can be changed. Some foreign banks, they could not do it. They can take interbank participation certificate from the banks which have done more. Okay, my dear friends. Let me consider an MSME. There is no direct target for the MSME, but for microfinance, there is a target. For microfinance, out of MSME, microfinance, 7.5% should go to microfinance. Microfinance means, again, you should learn about the microfinance. Up to 1 crore investment. 1 crore investment. This is very important. Entire India is on this microfinance now. Microfinance. Up to 1 crore. And turnover should be 5 crores. 5 crores the turnover. This is the latest guidelines. 1 crore. That means everything. Mudra loans, PMJDY loans. PMJDY loans, how PMJDY loans? This is overdraft. For each PMJDY account, if you have to give the overdraft, how much you can give? 10,000 is maximum. This may be one more question. PMJDY 10,000 is the maximum overdraft. This overdraft can be treated as microfinance. Like Mudra loans, all the Mudra loans can be treated as this one. Microfinance. Then small industries, micro industries and small industries. Small industries, the definition is more than 1 crore, but below 10 crores. Up to 10 crores is a small industries, more than 1 crore and 10 crores investment. Then turnover 50 crores. Please note down somewhere else. 1 crore to 10 crores investment and turnover is 50 crores. That is small industries. And then medium industries. Medium industries means more than 10 crore, 10 crore and more than 10 crore and 20 crores, maximum 20 crores. The turnover is 100 crores. More than 10 to 20 crores, maximum the turnover is 100 crores. These are the definitions, new definitions given by the Reserve Bank of India and Government of India. My dear friends, this microfinance target, once again I am making you 7.5%. They will confuse 10%, 12%, all these things. Should remember 7.5% only. I told you once again, all the PMJDY overdrafts comes under microfinance. PMJDY overdrafts will come under weaker section and all these things. They will mention all these things. But you should remember that it will come under microfinance, not weaker section and other things. And overdraft, how much facility you can give it? 10,000 is the maximum, 10,000 rupees. And all Mudra finance comes under microfinance. Export finance, 100 crores given to somebody, some industry. Whether it will come under priority sector? No. For come under priority sector, export advances for individual, it is maximum 40 lakhs. 40 lakhs. No doubt somewhere else. Maximum 40 lakhs for individual. For health infrastructure, like just you can say that na Ayushman Bharat, for you can say that one medical facilities given in the sector, rural sector and somewhere else, medical facilities or hospital is constructed. How much you can treat as a priority sector? Up to how much loan? 10 crores. 10 crores given to hospitals like that. Health infrastructure. And then schools, drinking facilities, sanitation facilities. If you give 5 crores, up to 5 crores, it can be treated as priority sector. You may get question. Up to 10 crores for health infrastructure. Up to 5 crores for schools, drinking water and sanitation. Okay, my dear friends. These are all one question. I am not telling question. Later on we will come out with questions, and if anybody wants, you can write to me. and I will send the questions also to you. Instead of videos, I can send the question and answers. Startups, previously it is not there. For if the bank gives loans to the startup industries, 50 crore, up to 50 crore, it can be treated as priority sector. Startups up to 50 crores is a priority sector. Loans up to 30 crores for industry, for any industry up to 30 crores, renewable energy. Renewable energy means solar, power generation with solar, power generation with biomass, up to 30 crores can be given to this renewable energy. That will be treated as priority sector advance. For individual, if I am having a building, if I want to go for solar, this is power plant, only 10 lakhs. For individual person, only 10 lakhs. This you should remember it. Then let us go for education loans. Education loans. For domestic, in India, if they want to study, IIM, whatever it may be, IIT, up to 20 lakhs will be treated as priority sector advances, up to 20 lakhs. And suppose MSME, we told about MSME, that turnover we told this is maximum turnover is 100 crore. If they cross 100 crore and advanced finance also cross that 20 crore, it is not called MSME. But still, once it is crossed also, up to 3 years, we can treat it as a priority sector advances. Up to 3 years, remember about it. Up to 3 years, it can be treated as priority sector advance. Regarding housing loans, what is the criteria? It is not for every metropolitan and other areas, it is not the same. Some criteria for metropolitan, for other areas. What is the for metropolitan? Up to 35 lakhs given to housing loan should be treated as priority sector advance, up to 35 lakhs. For repairs, up to 10 lakhs. For housing loan up to 35 lakhs is for metropolitan cities. For metropolitan cities up to 35 lakhs. Metropolitan cities for repairs up to 10 lakhs. For other area, 25 lakhs, up to 25 lakhs given for housing loans, it can be treated as priority sector advances. For repairs in other areas, up to 6 lakhs. Up to 6 lakhs can be treated as priority sector advances. For construction of dwelling units for slum dwellers, to rehabilitation of slum dwellers will be there, and we want to clear the slum dwellers and we will construct somewhere else. For them, up to 20 lakhs for each unit can be treated as a priority sector advances. These are all each questions only. And though I am telling all these things, each point is very, very important for you people. My dear friends, I hope you should remember once again all these points. These are the priority sector and each point is very important. If you see this video, definitely you may get 1 or 2 questions. And later on, we will come with questionnaire, that KMSCML, how many questions, 5, 6 questions, 10 questions. And priority sector advance also 10 questions. And you can write to us, we will send that questionnaire to you people. My number is 950208855. My number is 950208855. And it will only after 10 days only I can send these questions and answer to you. Once again, I hope this video is definitely useful for you, for the promotions. Kindly subscribe this channel and if share to our friends, subscribe this channel. But I wish you all the best. Again, we'll come with one more video, my dear friends. All the best. God bless you.